American soldiers came home. Vietnamese civilians tried to rebuild, and the ground beneath their feet kept killing people as reliably as any active combatant for decades after the last battle was fought. Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia together represent one of the most heavily contaminated post-conflict environments in human history, a legacy of ordnance density and variety that has resisted systematic clearance efforts for more than 50 years and continues to define the daily physical reality of communities living across former battle zones, supply corridors, and bombing target areas throughout the region. The specific character of this contamination reflects the particular nature of the air war fought over Southeast Asia. Beyond the large bombs and artillery shells whose unexploded failures scatter predictably around known engagement areas, American forces deployed cluster munitions across vast areas of Vietnamese, Laotian, and Cambodian countryside throughout the conflict. Munitions designed to disperse hundreds of small submunitions called bomblets across wide target areas to maximize coverage against dispersed enemy personnel and equipment. These bomblets, roughly the size and shape of a tennis ball in some variants, were designed to detonate on impact, but failed to do so at rates that military engineers acknowledged at the time and that post-war surveys have confirmed produced contamination densities across Southeast Asian agricultural land that defy straightforward remediation. Vietnamese farmers plowing fields for rice cultivation strike unexploded ordnance regularly enough that agricultural communities in former battle areas maintain informal local knowledge about which fields carry higher risk and which have been cleared, knowledge passed between generations not as history but as practical survival information. Children in Laos, Vietnam, and Cambodia have been killed and maimed by ordnance dropped before their parents were born, a transgenerational consequence of a war whose physical infrastructure of death proved far more durable than anyone who designed it anticipated or planned for. International mine clearance organizations estimate that at current funding and clearance rates, rendering the most severely contaminated areas of Laos safe could take more than a century from today. Did you know unexploded ordnance from this war is still killing people across Southeast Asia today? Tell me in the comments, and follow for more ongoing consequences of this war.